is Rebecca Brown, and I'm going to teach you about the changes of ancient cities. A long time ago, where the rivers Tigris and Euphrates meet, lived old cities that once grew and developed, but now these cities no longer exist. The people who lived in these old cities had to live off the land, so they had to use resources wisely. Resources are stuff like water, soil, and trees. Can you think of any resources that you see in your town? People who lived in these old cities had to dig ditches to keep them from flooding, and then they used the water and soil to grow crops. After they got used to that, they developed big buildings and started to waste their resources. Because they became so comfortable with their way of life, they started to pay less attention to the resources they were using. This caused many problems. Due to all the problems, the people had to spend all their time maintaining their ditches to prevent flooding and other disasters. But the old cities started to have conflicts and problems with other cities, and they started to ignore their ditches, and the people could no longer keep up their way of life, as their problems got worse and the resources became limited. Because they did not have the resources to keep up their way of life or fix the problems, they ignored and neglected their cities and moved on. Now these cities no longer exist and other people live there. Just like the people in the old cities, we use resources in our everyday life here in the United States. Can you think of any resources we use? How about trees for wood, rocks to build buildings, and water to drink and grow crops? What do you think will happen if we use up all our resources like the old cities? What do you think we can do to prevent disappearing like the old cities? Thank you.
Created using plt1.